Hello everyone, I'm Dalton Burdett.
I'm Ryan Warner.
And we are the Movie Nights. Well, some of them. If you're watching, it's because you want to hear our uncensored and unfiltered thoughts and opinions about the world of movies. So kick back, grab a snack, and thank you for being a part of the conversation. Nailed it.
We are in February and you nailed it. That is 1 month of just solid intros.
I know, dude. That's I gotta keep that train rolling.
But speaking of February,
yes,
today's February 3rd.
Which means
in 6 days, what happens?
Oscars, boy, you know what that means. We have our official predictions on what is going to win. And we're wrong. We're so wrong.
Yeah.
I do make some bold claims. I'm not going to win the game this year, but I do make some bold claims. I predict some upsets some places, and predicting the upsets is always a wild card. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be fun. We're going to go through our predictions today, and depending on how long that takes, it might be all we do. But we're here to have fun. We're here to talk about movies and the Oscars. So without further ado, my man, you want to get right into it?
Yeah. So we, like you said last week, I don't know if you just said it as well, but every year we play a game with the Oscars. If you want to go ahead and explain the game, because I don't know if you did it last week, but since we're talking about our official Oscar predictions, why not just explain it?
Yeah, we'll do it again. So the game we play is you get 2 picks for each category except Best Picture. We'll get to that rule in a second. But for every other category, you get 2 picks. Your first choice is worth 5 points. Your second choice is worth 3 points. For Best Picture, you get, since there's up to 10, you get 3 picks. Your first pick is worth 10 points. Your second choice is worth 4 points. And your final choice is worth 1 point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the night wins.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I don't know how you did your predictions, and usually before every show we kind of talk about what we're going to discuss. Today's episode, we have not talked to each other at all about our predictions, other than what you guys have seen on our other podcasts.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's about to tell me, and vice versa.
Yes, vice versa. This will be interesting. I have some common themes. However, the way I picked mine, I picked what I thought was going to win, but I have some that I hope win. Yeah. And I'll explain that as we go
Some of my second choices are I just couldn't decide what will win, and some of my second choices are I don't think so, but I just really hope it wins.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about those as well. But let's start off with visual effects, shall we?
Let's. Don't look at my fucking paper.
This
paper is my paper.
I want you to go first.
There are many papers like it, but this paper is mine.
Oh my god. I want you to go first. What is your first choice for Best Visual Effects?
Taking home the Oscar for Best Visual Effects at the 92nd Oscars is The Lion King.
All right, and your second choice?
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
Because...
Hear me. I'm listening.
So, I mean, I guess I'll kind of justify why I picked each one. It only makes sense. So The Lion King, as we've discussed before, and that's kind of what's persuaded me to picking it, was it looks like a National Geographic movie, and it is nothing but visuals. It's live action, but it's visual effects.
It's CGI, yeah.
And it is absolutely stunning the way it looks. And Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars always gets love in this category. So I'd like to see Star Wars win, because Star Wars, but I think Lion King has this.
Okay. Let me give you my rundown.
Okay.
First choice, The Lion King. I also have. My second choice, The Irishman.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's going to win anything else. And I think if it's going to win something, they're going to give it this award because of the de-aging aspect, much like how The Curious Case of Benjamin Button beat Iron Man for visual effects.
Okay.
But I still have Lion King as number 1 because of how good the visual effects were, and because Jungle Book also took home this award, another Jon Favreau live-action Disney movie. So, I said it last year with First Man. I'll say it this year. Don't sleep on The Irishman in this category.
Last year, he was hyping up First Man all year for visual effects, and sure enough.
And it still wasn't my first choice, and I feel like an idiot. But I did say, I was like, do not sleep on First Man. Do not sleep on The Irishman.
I don't think Endgame has a chance. Like, yes, the visuals look really good, but I don't think it has a shot in this category. Are there any movies in here you'd like to see win, or just Lion King?
I would like to see Avengers win. I don't think it will, though.
Okay.
But I would like to see just Marvel take home an Oscar. I mean, Black Panther took home some, but I like to see them do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Costume design, go ahead and take that one away.
Costume design. My first choice, Jojo Rabbit.
Really?
My second choice, Little Women.
Okay.
Jojo Rabbit, because we slept on the nomination, and I'm not going to sleep on The Win. And Little Women because it's a period piece.
Mm-hmm.
And those are my reasons.
I get that. Jojo Rabbit honestly shocks me. So my first choice, or do you have one that you'd like to see win? Or
I'm okay with any of these winning.
Okay. My first choice is Little Women because it's a period piece, and my God,
the costumes are good,
phenomenal. My second choice is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because it's a period piece. It's old Hollywood. It's and it was interesting because I heard an interview with the Ariane Phillips. I know I mispronounced her name, and I'm an idiot, so I do apologize. But I was listening to her talk about her costume choices and why she went with those, and it was such like a fascinating ideology as to how she built her characters. And I was like, you know what? Just for that, I like your train of thought, so I went with that. But I would like to see the Little Women win because I love the costumes in that movie.
Okay.
Makeup and hair. I guess I'll do
Take it
that
away.
one.
Take it away.
I have Bombshell taking it, and my second choice is Joker.
Okay.
Of all these movies, I don't really care which one wins over the other. Although it would be fucking cool if Maleficent won. Like, how rad would that be?
That would be something. That'd be something. I share one in common with you.
Okay.
My first choice to win is Bombshell. I honestly think this is Bombshell's award to lose. But my second choice, however, is Judy.
Okay.
The reason being is, you've seen what Renee Zellweger looks like when she accepts all these awards. She does not look like that in Judy. She looks like Judy Garland.
Really?
And it's all because of the makeup.
Okay.
And I think that if there's an outside sneak winner that's not going to be Bombshell, it will be Judy for that reason.
Okay. So, I mean, you picked them basically for the same reason. But you just think Bombshell has the leg up.
Yes.
Okay. That's fair. What about original song? What do you have?
I'll take this one away. For my first choice for original song, I have I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man. And my second choice is Stand Up from Harriet.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I know we've talked about it before, but any ones in here that you hope win?
I just hope... I don't care if you win. I just want Into the Unknown to lose. That's where I'm at this point.
Oh my God.
It would be cool if the Toy Story 4 song won. Just because I like the Randy Newman. But I think it's down between these two.
Okay. I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away from Toy Story 4 is my first pick.
Okay. Interesting.
And then for my second choice, I'm Gonna Love Me Again because I fucking love that song, and
this is the only award Rocket Man. I think it's one of the only nominations it has. So I think
unfortunately, I think it has this in sound.
Yeah, and I think that it will win because
of that. Here you go.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Just so that the makers can say Oscar winner Rocket Man.
So what do we have? We have score.
Yes.
For the first one, I have Hildur. Swedish name.
Yep. For Joker.
For Joker, yes. Because that's really the only score I hear people talk about. And then for my second one, I have 1917. Because when I watched that movie again, my God, I never really paid attention to the score the first time because I was just captivated with the cinematography. But yeah, I have Thomas Newman in my second slot for that one. What about you?
I have the exact same thing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope that Joker wins this award. I adore the score in that film. And also, 1917 score is amazing. But I would honestly be okay with any of these scores winning. Because I love the score in Marriage Story, I love the score in Little Women, and obviously I love John Williams. So, if any of these win, it would be all right, good for all of them.
Yeah.
But I do think it will come down to Joker in 1917.
I agree with that. And it was funny because with 1917, it was a toss-up for me between Little Women and 1917. And I think with all the hype 1917 has, it just has a leg up on Little Women, no matter what the category is. So that's kind of why I picked 1917 over.
Gotcha.
But what do you got next?
Next we got production design.
All right.
Shall I take it away?
Why not?
My first choice for production design is 1917.
Okay.
My second choice is Parasite.
Okay.
Reason being, 1917, just how that movie looked in terms of it's not only, sets that you can kind of tell are sets, but also what genuinely feels like actual locations, even though it most definitely isn't, was amazing and fascinating, and the way that they were able to make that film just feel like it was World War I deserves all the recognition. And Parasite, because I love the production design of Parasite, and this is my second choice just because I want to see it win so badly, although I don't think it will. Yeah,
and you could easily argue that the production design, like the house, is a character in that movie because it plays a huge role in the movie. I won't spoil anything, but
I agree. What are your picks?
So the first choice I have 1917 as well. Very similar to your reasons. I mean, they literally dug these trenches, they built these ruins of cities, and like they had to do all that because obviously it's not World War I anymore. We don't have like all those trenches and ruins anymore, so they had to go in and build all that shit, which is just phenomenal because it looks like real locations, like you were saying. And then for my second choice, I have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because they literally had to transform present Hollywood into old Hollywood. And I think they said they blocked off like a whole, or they got the main strip of Hollywood Boulevard or whatever it was blocked off so they could just really transform it and make it really immersive. And hearing actors talk about what it was like on set with that around, it makes me think that it will have a chance in this category.
Nice. No, I think the only one that doesn't have a shot at winning is The Irishman.
I agree with that.
But I think that Jojo Rabbit could be a dark horse.
I would be... Okay, I will be happy if Jojo wins.
Yeah, because that also had really solid production design.
Yep.
But either way, I think that I think your choices are good. I think mine are good. I think this will be one of the tougher ones, but overall, I do think 1917 takes home the award. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
All right, take us into sound mixing, my guy.
Do you just want me to combine sound mixing and sound editing?
Go for it.
All right, cool. Because I'm sure yours are the same.
Yes.
Cool. So, for sound editing and sound mixing, I have Ford v Ferrari taking the Oscar.
Okay.
In my first slot. In my second slot, I have 1917.
Okay.
The reason I have Ford v Ferrari is because it's not nominated for much, but what it is nominated for, it's like, oh, yeah, I easily see that taking that award. And, the Academy showing them love in those respective categories. And when you watch that movie, it's very immersive with the sound.
I agree.
It feels like you're at the races. In 1917, because it's a war movie and sound is very vital in types of movies like that.
I agree. I have the exact same thing, but flipped. I have 1917 sweeping both of these, with Ford v Ferrari being my second choice.
Interesting, because I know you were on the Ford v Ferrari hype train for a while for this category.
I was, but I decided against it because traditionally war films always take this award.
Interesting.
And I also think that they're going to give 1917 all the awards they can.
You think so?
I do think so.
Because it's going to get snubbed in big categories.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But I do think 1917 will sweep these, although I would be very pleasantly surprised if Ford v Ferrari did win these. Because I think if you ask me what's the best sound, I would tell you Ford v Ferrari. But I think that the Academy will vote for 1917.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be upset with any of these except for Ad Astra, but, whatever. Because that's fucking pretentious as hell. God, that fucking movie.
Shall I take us into film editing?
Yeah, do it, man.
All right. My number one choice for film editing.
By the way, one of these is winning Best Picture.
Probably.
Odds are.
My number one choice for film editing is Parasite.
Okay.
My number two choice is Jojo Rabbit.
Very funny.
Because they both won the Ace Editing Awards. And it's the same branch of that votes on the Academy.
Very funny, because I chose the exact same thing.
Really?
For the exact same reason.
All right. Interesting.
I would like to see JoJo win this.
I would love to see JoJo win this.
Because I hope that movie wins as many awards as it can.
I hope so, too.
That is such a
great movie. My favorite of the year. Yeah.
Your favorite of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, God, that's such a good movie. I'll take us into Best International Feature Film.
Okay.
Which sounds better than Best Foreign Film.
It does. I like it better.
Obviously, Parasite is taking this. I don't think there's really any question. However, if it does not win this, it is guaranteed to win Best Picture, in my opinion.
I think so, too.
and then Pain and Glory as my second
I have
one.
the exact same thing.
Just because
It's the only one that has like any sort of buzz. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if Portrait of a Lady on Fire was on this, then maybe.
Yes.
Granted, I haven't seen any of these international films other than Parasite.
Yeah.
Just because they never play around where we're at.
Yeah.
But if that was in here, I am telling you, it would make this choice a lot harder. Just because I know a lot of people love that movie. But go ahead and take us into the next category.
We're gonna skip over best live action short film. I do have a prediction for it.
Just say it. Why not?
My prediction to win is NEFTA Football Club, and my second choice is The Neighbor's Widow.
Okay, I have A Sister winning, and NEFTA Football Club taking second.
Okay, and what about for documentary short?
I have Learning to Skateboard in a War Zone taking it, and then Life Overtakes Me as my second pick.
I have my choice to win, St. Louis Superman, and I have my second choice being Learning to Skateboard in a War Zone.
Did you pick it because it says Superman in it?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Good for you.
Yep. All right, I'll take us into best documentary feature.
Cool.
My number one choice to win is American Factory.
Mm-hmm.
My second choice is Honeyland. Ask me why.
Why?
Complete fucking guesses because Apollo 11 wasn't nominated and I have no idea what to do with this category.
Yeah, that's fair. I have For Sama winning, which I believe translates to sister or something. It's some sort of relative.
Okay.
Because it's sweet.
Yeah.
An American Factory as my second pick.
Nice.
Here we go.
It's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get
cinematography.
spicy.
I think this is pretty universal on this one. But 1917, Roger Deakins. Because
my first choice as well.
Yep. Even once it was announced that was going to be a one take or edited to look like a one take, I was like, oh, he's winning without even seeing it.
Yeah.
My second one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I fucking love watching Brad Pitt drive for 2 hours. I don't know about you, but my God.
You know why it doesn't have an editing nomination? But
it literally 1 in 100 chance. Literally.
But my second choice is actually Joker.
Okay.
Because Joker has 11 nominations.
Odds are it's
going
to
win one of those. So 1917 is winning this award. But the 0.1% chance of an upset, I think Joker takes.
We have to take it as an absolute certainty.
That was a good pull. But no, I think if any sort of upset happens, which you won't hear, but I think Joker takes it just because even people who hate that movie are like, it looked pretty though. I've even talked to people who really, really hate that film, and they're like, cinematography was nice though. So it's like that's why it's my second choice.
I get that. Interesting.
All right, you want me to take us into original screenplay?
1 second. I would love to see Lighthouse win. That has beautiful cinematography.
I would stand up and clap if Lighthouse won. I'd be very happy if Lighthouse won.
That would make my night. But yeah, go ahead and take us into screenplay.
Best original screenplay. My prediction to win is Parasite.
Okay.
My number 2 choice is Marriage Story.
Interesting.
I know Quentin is a very popular choice here, and that originally I did have him, but Parasite won the WGA award. And I don't know if Quentin's part of the WGA or not. I don't know if it was nominated.
Yeah, I don't think it was because when we talked about it,
I know the DGA he wasn't, but I know that Quentin wasn't nominated. But the Parasite hype train is real. And even if I was going to vote for Quentin, I would still have Marriage Story up there because I feel like if Quentin was going to get upset, it was going to be Marriage Story because Marriage Story is my personal favorite screenplay of the year. So that's kind of why I'm picking it. And look, if Quentin wins this, I will take that L. I will take that L on not picking him for my first or second choice. But I just have this weird confidence in Parasite and Marriage Story for Best Original Screenplay.
Well...
And I think this will be the highest honor it gives Parasite. I think that's why.
Yeah? Okay. Parasite has a phenomenal script.
Yes.
My first choice, unsurprisingly, is going to be 1917.
Really?
Yep.
There is no script. Okay.
Yeah, it's nominated for what? 10 nominations? 11? 10. It's going to win 1.
Yeah.
Why can't it win this one?
Okay.
Just because yeah, I don't know. I have a weird feeling about that one.
All right.
It just seems like the odd one out in this, and it's like,
yeah,
fucking why not?
okay.
My second choice is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm not shocked.
I know you aren't.
shocked.
I know you aren't. Naturally, for every reason, because everyone on here. Oh no, just kidding. Because he doesn't have anyone to fucking thank. That's why I voted for. That's why I have him as my pick.
Oh my god.
He always gets a nomination in this category. He always gets a nomination. He doesn't always win, but he always gets some sort of love. And when you think of Tarantino, you think of his writing.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, I would absolutely love to see Knives Out win this. I would. That would make
that
me
would be
so
very cool.
incredibly happy.
That would be very cool if Knives Out won just out of nowhere.
Yeah, this nomination not only came out of nowhere, but if this win came out of nowhere either, holy shit.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Be a lot of fun. Adapted screenplay.
Take us in.
I have Little Women taking this. Greta Gerwig.
Okay.
I think what she did with that script was phenomenal. I prefer this over Lady Bird, but we'll get into that another time. And then my second choice is JoJo, because I just adore that movie. It is such a sweet movie. I would be okay with either of these two winning. If any of the other ones won, I'd be like, really? But Little Women and JoJo, I am okay with either one of those winning. I would like to see Little Women win and Greta Gerwig get the recognition she deserves for that movie.
Okay. I originally had exactly what you had. But then the WGA Awards happened, where pretty much the same nominees were nominated, and Jojo Rabbit won. So I flipped them. I have Jojo Rabbit as the first choice and Greta Gerwig as the second choice. Jojo Rabbit is my favorite movie of the year, but if you ask me what I think the better adapted screenplay was, I would tell you Little Women. Because just from my knowledge of how much she actually changed from the source material and adapted it into her own film.
Yeah.
But that WGA award cannot be ignored. And I think it will pay off in the Oscars and JoJo will take it. However, I will be very happy if Little Women wins, which is my second choice to take the award.
Interesting that you don't have Joker, knowing you.
I do love that film, but I think the screenplay was okay. I was actually surprised it was nominated, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, it was going to get nominated just from the buzz, and like it had been nominated in previous award shows, but I was just like, oh, really, Joker? Okay, But, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see in 6 days.
Oh, dude,
6 days
excited.
and 1 hour.
I'm so excited. Okay. I'll take us into...
Yeah.
Right, just really quick, animated short. I have Hair Love winning and Kit Bull coming in second.
Okay. I also have Hair Love winning. Of all the nominations, though, this is the only one I've seen, and it is very sweet. It is such like a heartfelt short. So I have Hair Love winning and Sister winning. All the shorts that we've talked about with the title Sister in it, I voted for it because
nice. Okay.
Family.
Vin Diesel family. Dude, that F9 trailer. We'll talk about this another time.
God.
But can I take us into Best Animated Feature?
Yeah.
Best Animated Feature. My choice to win is I Lost My Body.
Really? I'd say that's a wild card.
And my second choice to win is Klaus.
You are just really going off the fucking wall.
I think this
here.
is Netflix award. Because when they didn't nominate Frozen 2, Disney's not winning. Okay. And Toy Story 4 is nominated, and I'd personally like to see it win. But I've heard nothing but great things about these two Netflix films, and especially within the inner critic circle of I Lost My Body. So I think this is going to be the wild card. I Lost My Body takes this award, and if it's not I Lost My Body, it's Klaus.
I've heard a lot of good things about I Lost My Body. I've heard it's like a very unique animation style. Interesting, yeah. I don't think Marriage Story is going to get a lot of love, so that means Netflix isn't going to get a lot of love. So I think that's where it makes sense for them to throw them this Oscar. However, I have Toy Story 4 winning
as your first choice.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I have Missing Link as my second choice.
So this is going to be the backbreaker of who's going to win the game. Is this award?
It will be. Just because it shocked everyone at the Golden Globes that they won, and they were shocked once they won. So I hope that this is just here you go. We fucking missed you on Kubo, but here you go.
Okay. My man, it's getting heated. Go ahead and take us into director.
Director, I have Sam Mendes, 1917.
Okay.
Just because whenever I looked up all the evidence, it only makes sense that he is winning.
Yes.
However, if he does not win, Tarantino's winning.
Okay.
I think, bold statement, and I've been saying this for a while, if Tarantino does not win screenplay, he is winning Best Director. If he is not winning Best Director, he is winning Best Picture.
Okay.
It is going to be a trickle effect.
Okay. All right.
In my opinion.
Okay.
And I've talked about this for a while, that, I think that this is going to be his Departed. It's not his greatest film, but it's just thank you for everything you've done.
Okay.
I think this is his year.
All right. I'm going to say something that's going to shock you. I have the exact same thing.
Really? I mean, the Sam Mendes thing doesn't shock me, but the Tarantino thing does.
Don't sleep on Bong Joon-ho winning this.
Nope.
He could easily win this award, especially if he doesn't win screenplay.
The only one that would shock me to win this is Scorsese.
Yes. But, I'd be really shocked if Todd Phillips won.
Really?
I would be really shocked if Todd Phillips won.
Well, I know you weren't expecting him to get the nom.
But here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I think this is Sam Mendes' award, but I finally succumbed to the idea that this is Tarantino's Departed, if it's anything. And that's why I don't think he will win screenplay, because I think he is the second choice for Best Director. Enough said.
Yeah, wow. Did I persuade you, or did you?
You did.
Oh, yes. Fucking go me. I actually did something good around here for once.
I'm going to take us into supporting actress.
Go ahead.
This is where my big upset happens.
Holy shit. Okay, let's see.
Because my first choice to win this award is motherfucking Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit. With my second choice being Laura Dern for Marriage Story, because she's the front runner, Laura Dern.
Yep.
And
you think she's gonna get Glenn Close?
I do.
And get close to the award?
Yes. That sucks for her.
I know.
No, but I do think that if there's gonna be an upset, it's this category.
Okay.
And that surprisingly, ScarJo will win for Jojo Rabbit, just because Laura Dern's really great in Marriage Story, and if she wins, I would not be upset. And she's my second choice, so I get 3 points. But Jojo Rabbit, Scarlett Johansson's performance, is the heart of that film. Much like how I felt about The Grandma and The Farewell. And I think that when the Academy watches all these screeners, they're not going to pay attention to Laura Dern getting all these nominations. They're going to watch each screener and be like, Scarlett Johansson was very good in this film. And I think she will take this award. I could be stupid fucking wrong, because Laura Dern is the front runner to win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She is sweeping all awards.
Absolutely. But I think this is the shock award right here.
Which is funny, because this is the shock award that Olivia Colman won last year.
No, that was lead actress.
Oh, shit, yeah, we are in supporting. Okay, well, I have Laura Dern winning, because the hype train, all award season, it's all been about her. My second choice. I had to do it to him. Florence Pugh.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. As soon as you paused, I was like, he's going to fucking say Florence Pugh.
I absolutely adore her. I don't think this was her best movie. However, she was absolutely phenomenal in Midsommar, which I love that movie.
And it will only help her chances.
Yes, if they talk about her performance in that, if they talk about that movie. I think it'll really help her chances in this category if people are still talking about that movie. But we'll see. I mean, I'd love to see her win this, because I was not expecting her to get the nom. But I would be fully on board if ScarJo wins.
I agree.
The power of editing. Supporting actor.
You don't want to know what happened, folks.
No, you don't. It was nothing bad. Just Dalton being Dalton.
Yeah.
Supporting actor. I have Brad Pitt winning because, like cinematography for Roger Deakins, this is his award to lose. I don't hear anyone talking about any other actor in this category except for Brad Pitt, which means people voted for Brad Pitt, which means he is going to win the Oscar. However, if he does not, Joe Pesci.
I have the same shit. Like same thinking process, same everything.
Yep.
Yes. Because Joe Pesci's the only other person where it's like, oh, wow, he's... You know, like everyone else being like, oh, look, Joe Pesci. You know?
Oh, he came back.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Everyone moving their shoulders like, oh, look at that, Joe Pesci.
Oh, Joe Pesci. That's how you act when you see Joe Pesci.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Why didn't Jesse Eisenberg host the Oscars? As Lex Luthor, though.
Yeah, right. Oh, boy. Here's the Oscar. Oh.
Slowly pushes a Jolly Rancher into the winner's mouth.
Oh, my God.
No, but yeah, no, I fully agree for supporting actor. Do you mind if I take us into actress?
Go ahead.
Best actress.
Mm-hmm.
I initially predicted an upset in this category, but I've rescinded that.
Okay.
Renee Zellweger will win for Judy. Is my first choice.
Mm-hmm.
Second choice, Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story. She's taken one of them, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Or both.
No. Or none.
Or both.
No, I think she's taking one or none.
Okay.
And Renee Zellweger has been sweeping. I thought she was going to be the gun close, although this year I think it's going to be Laura Dern. She's phenomenal in the film. My personal favorite was ScarJo, but she is phenomenal in the film. And this is kind of also... I mean, I think she's won once before. I could be wrong on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Internet. But I think that this is just... They're being like, yeah, she's a great actress, so here you go for that category. So my picks are Renee Zellweger and Scarlett Johansson.
For my first choice, I have Cynthia Erivo.
So you're predicting the big upset in this category.
I am.
Okay. Interessante.
Because biopics, similar to Renee Zellweger.
True.
You know, Harriet Tubman is a huge person in American history.
Yes.
And I think with all the backlash of, you know, not a lot of people of color getting nominations, I think that helps her chance of winning. Granted, I have not seen the movie. I cannot speak solely on her performance. But I would love to see her win this because I thought she was absolutely phenomenal in Bad Times at the El Royale.
I agree.
So it'd be very nice to see her win this. My second choice, I have Marriage Story.
You don't have Renee at all.
Nope.
Oh, I do. Okay.
I think she's just kind of like thrown off to the side. Granted, I have not seen Judy either.
She's very good in it.
But I just don't see it happening. I don't.
Okay. Well, can't argue with that, folks. Will Ryan be wrong? Find out next week on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, okay. So, lead actor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take us into this one.
Yeah, do it.
My number one choice is Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
My number two choice is Adam Driver.
Okay.
I think there's the only two options to win the award at this point. And don't sleep on Adam Driver. He could surprise the shit out of everyone and, you know, do that upset. But I mostly do believe it is Joaquin and Adam, and mostly Joaquin. So Joaquin 1, Adam 2.
I have the exact same. However, I'd love to see Leonardo DiCaprio win because as much love as Once Upon a Time can get.
He's so good in it. He's very good.
Yeah, as much love as that movie can get, I will love it because it has 10 nominations. It's going to get one, and it is going to be Best Director.
Oh my God. Okay. I have it as my second choice.
Yeah, no, we'll see.
Right,
but I have the same picks as you.
Right.
I'd be happy with any one of these winning.
All right, Mr. Warner. Take us into Best Picture. And you get 3 picks.
Yep.
So give us your 3 choices.
My first choice.
Start at number 3.
Number 3.
Let's do backwards on this one.
This one might surprise you. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm shocked.
But at number 3, are you shocked?
I did think it would be your number 2.
Yeah. I think I've said it a million times. If he doesn't win screenplay, he wins director. If he doesn't win director, he's winning Best Picture. It's going to happen.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's winning a major award in one of the three categories.
Are you going to be depressed if he doesn't win anything?
No, I won't be depressed because,
because we'll be filming him. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Although I'm going to get super fucking drunk if he wins one of these awards. Just know that.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
But no, I won't be depressed. But that's my number 3.
Okay.
Number 2, which is my upset, which I hope wins, Jojo Rabbit.
Okay.
I've said it all this episode. I just adore that movie. It is a sweet, heartfelt movie with a great message about love. I would absolutely love to see that movie win Best Picture. My number 1, which is pretty much everyone's number 1, is 1917 because it has the biggest hype train right now. It was really the last movie to come out for the award season, and it's just gonna ride that tidal wave in. What about you? What are your 3?
My number 3 pick is Joker.
Okay. That shocked me.
11 nominations. It's gonna win 1.
Yeah.
My number 2 choice is also Jojo Rabbit, which I recently changed. I had it as my number 1. I was gonna go balls to the wall, Jojo Rabbit winning.
I respect that.
But I pulled back. Because I also did number 1, 1917. I broke my own rule about the editing because of the Birdman factor, and because traditionally Hollywood has shafted war films if it wasn't Holocaust related. Mm-hmm. And I think this is the year that they're finally like, not this time. And usually when there's a year that the director and picture don't correlate, the next year they do. And they didn't correlate last year. So I think Sam Mendes and 1917 win. However, with those being my 3 picks, this could be the foreign films year.
It could be.
Do not sleep on Parasite winning this.
It could be.
Dude, if Parasite fucking sweeps, I will be so happy. I don't think it'll happen, but I will be a happy camper. It does. I'd be a happy camper if it happened. But my number 1 choice, 1917. Number 2, number 2, Jojo Rabbit. Number 3, Joker.
We'll see.
The reason why however, in my heart, I do still think that Jojo Rabbit will beat 1917. But I put it at second place because I'm so confident in my other picks that I can take second on Best Picture. But
as much as I love Once Upon a Time winning and the idea of that, I thoroughly think the upset of the night is going to be JoJo winning.
Yes, and when JoJo wins, I will stand up and clap.
Yeah.
But I did stick with the safe choice for the purposes of the game for 1917 winning.
Yeah.
Although I'm fine with any of these movies winning Best Picture.
Yeah, like you, I'm okay with any one of these. I think Ford v Ferrari is the weakest, and it's still such a good, strong movie. It has the weakest chance of winning.
I think of weakest chance of winning, yes.
The weakest chance of winning against all 8 of the other ones.
Yes.
But it's still a phenomenal movie, which should speak in volume about how great these other movies are.
2019 has been a fantastic fucking year for movies. This is almost like 2016 good.
Yeah.
2016 was a good fucking year. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, honestly, let's end the episode there. Just a quick Oscar conversation if that's fine with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, those are our picks, ladies and gentlemen, for the Oscar winners. Let's see if we're hopefully a little bit better than our Oscar predictions because we did not do very well with those. You're pointing at your eyeball for some reason.
I'm winning.
Okay.
I have all the information up here. I have a lot of inside scoops. I talk to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, right.
What do you think's going to win? No, but yeah, no, I'm really excited. It's Oscar season. We are going to film us watching the Oscars, which is going to be a biatch to edit, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ryan, where can they find us?
You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Nights_movie and Facebook at Movie Nights. And then on YouTube, which I still don't know the custom URL.
YouTube.com/C/Movie Nights.
Oh,
and we are
channel
also
Movie
on
Nights, duh.
And we are also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
We are on Spotify now. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
And SoundCloud.
Shit. Yeah, SoundCloud. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Those are our official picks for the Oscars in 6 days that take place on February 9th. And we're all very excited here at Movie Nights, even though you really only see us two, and then every month you see Ben and Nick.
You're going to see pretty much everyone.
Yeah, but just so you know, everyone is very excited for the Oscars. Mm-hmm. It'll be a fun night.
So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.